Tremendous moment for this team. Each player and coach receiving their well-deserved championship ring. And you're right where the action is about to begin as we welcome you to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And for those not following the latest buzz, a new target has been set up by MP to collect more assists than anyone on teams they face.
And all the hype around this means we should expect to see MP controlling the ball for most of their possessions. He will have to have his head on a swivel on passing and creating scoring opportunities.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Ed VanVleet out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Exum in at the small forward position. And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. D.A., take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, this team is coming off their championship season, led, of course, by MP. But he's not letting that coast over into this season. MP told me it's a new season, and we're not letting up. We're just as hungry for that next ring as we were for the first. Guys?
You can tell, D.A., sounds like MP is ready to do it all over again. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Listen, Dante Exum has outstanding handle. He is masterful at knifing through the defense.
MP outside. It's hauled in by Dunn.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's Leonard missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Inside, here's MP. Rejected by VanVleet.
And perfect positioning from VanVleet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instincts.
And something never before seen last season, Greg. MP winning Rookie of the Year, Most Valuable Player, and Finals MVP.
And usually a top pick playing for a lesser team, maybe you elevate them enough to vault yourself into consideration for MVP. But to guide them to a title in year one, that is unheard of.
Bryant with a screen on Van Vliet. Bryant against Zubac. Bryant passes to Cooper. Sinks the triple. Cooper's got 5 points so far.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
A moment to check out MP here. Coming off a terrific season. 9 assists and almost 3.5 steals. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Now, connect. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. And it's connect in the corner. Here's MP. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt at his 3rd make. And last season, MP couldn't have burst onto the NBA scene any better. He's one of only a few players, GA, ever to win the MVP award as a rookie.
And for his game to be this advanced at this stage of his career, that's scary. I mean, you don't want to think too far into the future, but MP has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
Here's Leonard. No good again that time.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Clippers trail by 3. Finished off by Exum.
How about the leaping ability of Dante Exum? Terrific instincts on that one.
And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Hey, Kevin, before the game, MP and I talked about the importance of good ball movement. He said, I try to involve my teammates wherever I can. If a guy's got a good look, it's my job to get it to him. You know how valuable that is to our team chemistry. That's how we win. He'll be dropping some dimes tonight, I'm sure, guys.
You know, that kind of basketball is so fun to watch. Done. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. In the corner, Collins with it. Back to MP. Fires for 3. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Exum with it. Connect picks him up. 6 to shoot. Back to Exum. The 3. It's hauled in by MP. What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game.
Clippers trail by 8. And even as early as it is in the season, Doris, we've got some surprising teams off to great starts.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, the real challenge isn't getting off to that tremendous start. It's about making sure you're playing the right way and that you continue to build on that momentum. Because here's the quick thing you need to know. It's all about habits and building the right habits as you march toward the future, regardless of the time of year.
And the Lakers making a change here. Williams is checked in. That one, no good. Great D that time from Leonard.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Lakers leading by 5. MP outside. Bryant passes to Reeves. Here's MP. And the rejection by Zubac.
How about Zubac? Worked so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
To the paint. Here's Exum. Rebounded by the Lakers. Outside Williams. Lakers working the ball around now. A 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Zubats.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Leonard kicks to Exum. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Zubats. Shoots a fader and falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Well, Zubats can hit that shot from time to time. You got to contest his mid-range.
Floats it up for MP. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Leonard. And again, the Clippers good for two.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Pass to Bryant. Reeves with it. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a three-point game. MP against Van Vliet. Zubats, a screen on MP. Clock at 6. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Williams dishes to MP. Stolen by Van Vliet. Exum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dunn. And here is Zubats. Defended by Bryant. Here's Exum. Off on the layup. Lakers leading by 3. MP outside. Reeves against Dunn. Reeves off the pick from Cooper. And that's good. Austin Reeves for 3. Reeves has got 10 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
MP outside. This one for 3. Exum pulls it in. Clippers trail by 4. Dunn outside. Now, here's Exum. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Bryant with the steal. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. It was a storybook ending for MP's rookie season. Greg, winning finals MVP, so special.
And, Kevin, I'm not sure how you top that, but we'll see what MP has up his sleeve for his sophomore campaign.
Dunn kicks to Jones to the left side wing. Here's Zubats, and the layup falls. And now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Now this is where Zubats most comfortable. Good work on the interior right there.
Here's Cooper, and there it is for him. That's 12 points for MP.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting 45% for the field early. Here's Exum. Outside, Jones. Pass to Van Vliet. No good on the 3. Lakers lead by 4. To the middle. Kicks it out to MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Tries it from 9. Shot is good off the back rim and in. It's a 9-point Laker lead. Hey, Greg, how about MP? Last season, making first-team All-NBA for the very first time. Lakers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5-10. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Dante Exum is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. And the call will be against Dalton Knecht. That is his first foul of the game. VanVleet outside. Back to Jones. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 18. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's MP. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
MP looking solid from there.
Here's VanVleet. He's got 8.
And you know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
It's Jones on the way. Outside Leonard. They get a hand on it. Doncic with the steal. Pass to MP. Count it. Good. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, last season, what a start to MP's career. Coming out on top of his rookie class.
And the adjustment to the NBA game seemed minor for MP. The speed is very different than the college game, but he put in the work and understood his assignment coming in. Very impressive.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Eubanks, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Jones. Connects from three-point range.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Cooper against VanVleet. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to MP. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
VanVleet right side to the left wing. Doncic with the steal. A second chance effort. It's another look. Pass to Knecht. Off target from outside. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Lobs it up for Zubac. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Man, did Zubac get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Taking a look at some stats for Leonard. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 22 points per game last season, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession, did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Reeves the pass to Bryant. Bryant sets the screen for MP. Pass to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Back to MP. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. MP's got 27. Well, talk about a meteoric rise, and not just about yours, Greg, but about MP, because he's become the face of this franchise in near breakneck speed.
And it didn't take long for this team to recognize they found someone special with MP. There were few people thought he'd get this important this fast.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. Exum with a wide open look. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Reeves with it. Picked up by VanVleet. Good on the bucket. Reeves has got 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee, and there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Collins, such a confident shooter, and this guy on the catch, he's ready to rock.
Dives for it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Third is Ivica Zubac.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Collins looking around. MP outside for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Cooper's got 30 points. And you may have heard MP being named All-NBA once again.
Still looking for that first-team nod. But truthfully, he cares most about helping his team win games. And it is nice to get recognized for all the hard work he's put in.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Inside. Pass to Reeves. Bryant with a screen on Van Vliet. MP finds Bryant. Connect. Off target with his 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Van Vliet, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Van Vliet's got 12.
Well, there's a couple things in play here. The activity and IQ of Fred Van Vliet. This guy a dangerous mid-range shooter.
A 3 from MP, and no good. And it's Exum with the ball who will bring it up for the Clippers. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Count that one. He's got 11.
Well, you love how Dante Exum gets inside. He's got terrific touch close.
Cooper kicks to Bryant. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. On the wing, MP. Covered by Van Vliet. The 3 from MP. Drops in the tray. Cooper's got 33.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Zubac. The putback. The Lakers with the rebound. Bryant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the inside. It's stolen by Jones. Now Exum. Zubac in the post. Defended by Bryant. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Cooper the pass to Bryant. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's MP, and there's the drive. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Here's Zubac. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Fred Van Vliet picks one up.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And both free throws good for MP.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Zubac with the screen for Van Vliet. No good on the shot. Nice D from Bryant. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello and welcome. Before we take
a look at the Lakers, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Where's the perimeter?
And that is a wrap. Now
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Cooper is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Connect. And there's Bryant, and it's Collins in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers shooting at 51%. Really solid. The 3 from MP. Rebound by the Clippers. Exum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Cooper. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. The Clippers shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Leonard. Van Vliet outside. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. And talk about victors and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. MP outside. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 43 points.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Leonard. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Here's Van Vliet. A rebound by the Lakers.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Back to MP. Lets it go from the wing. Stolen by Zubac. Now, here's Exum. Not a lot of room. Here's Leonard. And rebounded by Connect. Connect's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Done against MP. Collins kicks to Bryant. MP left side. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. MP with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And here's Reeves outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Clippers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Now that one from Van Vliet. 14 points for Fred VanVleet.
This guy is competitively tough and will not back away from physical defense. Go ahead, Fred VanVleet.
From 13, and the jumper falls for him.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Exum. The Lakers with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to connect. There's a screen by Collins. Connect with it for the three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Clippers shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Exum passes to Dunn. Down low, here's VanVleet. Bryant with the rebound. Lakers shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Cooper's got 4 assists now tonight. Now done. Nothing on the board. Exum with it. Clippers moving the ball around. Dunn kicks to Exum. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Zubac. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
What a monstrous performance from Ivica Zubac, putting it together nicely.
MP finds Bryant. Here's Reeves. Collins setting the pick for Reeves. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reeves has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Reeves has got it going outside tonight, hitting 4 of 5, 12 points from three-point land. Here's Leonard. Rebound the Lakers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Cooper against VanVleet. MP, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. And a switch here also for the Clippers. And stolen by MP. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Miller. And it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Los Angeles Clippers. He takes it in.
I'll tell you, this guy excels at using his speed and his big body to cut inside. Nice job, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Williams kicks to MP. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. A rare miss for him. Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by MP. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, this is a point guard who can flat get off the floor. Dinwiddie using his vertical to his advantage.
On the wing, MP. Dinwiddie covering. Here's MP. And it's blocked. Now the Clippers moving it up. Miller, the pass to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Eubanks. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Vanderbilt. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Takes a step back. 14 feet away. And again, the Clippers good for two.
Well, Dinwiddie is a very capable mid-range scorer. You love to see him find his rhythm.
Williams finds Caruso. Here's MP. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Clippers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Outside, Jones. Pass to Miller. Williams against Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
To the paint. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
Here's Cooper. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Spencer Dinwiddie, one of those players that seems to have improved with every passing season. And his numbers back that up. This guy just keeps getting better.
Sharps checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard inside, defended by Caruso. Lakers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Cooper, and Jones sends it back. Here now is Dinwiddie, pass to VanVleet. Kicks it out to Jones. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good passer he has become.
Williams finds Doncic. MP deciding where to go with it. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Clippers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
That's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Clippers shooting 43% from the floor. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Jones. Van Vliet outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Takes a three. And Fred VanVleet gets the three.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Caruso kicks to MP. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 16th rebound on the night. VanVleet outside. A three from Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Kawhi Leonard's career three-point percentage might shock people. And I'm telling you, as a defender, I'm not conceding that one.
MP, that's for two. Again, what an avalanche.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Clippers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Inside. Fades back. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Zubats.
Well, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Vanderbilt, a screen on VanVleet. Banked in off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Zubats, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Caruso. That three off the mark. Leonard looking around. Pass to VanVleet. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
That one drops for him. Leonard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Back to MP. Vanderbilt setting the pick for MP. Vanderbilt finds MP. Shot clock at 5. Back to Vanderbilt. And the shot goes in.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Donnie's checked in for Derek Jones. Finney-Smith passes to MP. Back to Finney-Smith. Cooper against VanVleet. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a... Oh, that's unbelievable. Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Dunn. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And it's Leonard missing. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Caruso kicks to MP. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Finney-Smith. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Zubac. Exum passes to Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
And here's MP for 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
So it's the Lakers taking care of business.
Good game, MP. Okay, then. That's how we stand on business. Night, MP.
Yeah, that's my favorite. The P my only. I said no, but you my favorite. Nah, for real. Yeah, right. I want man. Nah, I can't make it mine, but I can make it